So what's up, y'all? I would like to first start off by saying that Dolph was not a menace to society. That is my opinion. Um, you guys may have a different opinion from me, but from what I see, he's done big things, especially around his city in Memphis. I can see here that he does have kids. He was a family man. I just don't think Dolph was a overall bad person. I found some tweets that were contributed to him from the people that he's touched in his city. We're losing too many black men to poor health, racism, jail, etc. already. Gotta find a way to heal and not add to that with our own violence. Prayers for young Dolph family and friends. Rest in peace. And that was by Omen, if I'm saying that correctly. Dr. George, our thoughts and prayers are with the family of Dolph, a proud Hamiltonian and a generous supporter. The life of this young father tragically ended with gun violence. Let us continue to sound the alarm and appeal for peace in our city. Tammy Sawyer said, the first time I met Dolph, this woman was trying to give him her brother's mixtape at a meeting with Minister Farrakhan. The number of ways he declined had me rolling, and he was so Memphis with it. He was so Memphis. He was Memphis. He is Memphis. Did Yo Gotti allegedly line young Dolph up?
Don't never let nothing come in between the hustle distract you from the hustle. It's all sacrifice and just time.
Dolph and Gotti's beef, it goes back to like I think 2016, somewhere around there. I remember Dolph released his mixtape King of Memphis. Gotti and other Memphis rapper took it as an insult. And afterwards, those two traded shots at each other through songs, social media platforms, and even in interviews. You know, Dolph, he would allege things like, he would say things like, on Twitter, Gotti wasn't a fan of his. I have one pull here where he says, bro went from being my number one fan and wanted to sign me to being my biggest hater. That is true. He did not sign with Gotti, and it seems that have pissed Gotti off, and that might be the real beef. It's alleged, and but I mean, that's what I feel started it. Gotti's artist, Black Youngster, he joined in the beef too. Around the same time it started with Gotti and Dolph. I remember Black Youngster took to Instagram. He recorded this video saying he was gonna smack the ish out of Dolph, you know. And then he upped the ante. He allegedly showed up in Young Dolph's hood in Memphis with, you know, some of his crew, and it was said that they was heavily armed. Again, that's alleged. So, Gotti had some responses to Black Youngster's antics. His response was, "Little homie on the team, so I'm gonna always give the proper advice that I believe I should give him from like a big brother standpoint or just being the homie standpoint." That's what Gotti stated. He said, my advice, I don't move like that. I'm going to always tell not only him, but any youngin that handle your business like this. Young Dolph, of course, had a response. He did have an interview once upon a time with the Breakfast Club to address his alleged ill will towards Gotti. He said that it was no issue, it was no beef, it was no nothing. And he said it was a whole lot of misunderstanding and some stuff I don't respect. He did continue to refer to Gotti as lame throughout the interview. So he recalled his first time meeting Gotti. Gotti used collective music groups Zedzilla and Stylito to convince him to join CMG Records. Dolph said that he said, "This is my first time meeting you, and you're going to really sit down and downplay your artists and throw your artists under the bus to try to persuade me in to come over there." So he had refused it. Again, I feel like that's what pissed Gotti off. Dolph said he had been a target in the streets since he was like 17. I know he was shot outside of like a maybe some type of retail store before. Uh, and he was in critical condition. Said his SUV was shot at over 100 times. Near some apartment complex. I'm not sure which ones. But Dolph did, however, survive the attack, and he recovered. So let's talk about what happened with Yo Gotti's restaurant after the demise of young Dolph. I'm going to credit my source of Yahoo News. It says Wednesday's fatal shooting of young Dolph led to the temporary closure of an upscale Memphis spot owned by a longtime rival. Police in Memphis temporarily shut down Prive, a restaurant owned by rapper Yo Gotti, in the wake of Wednesday's fatal shooting of young Dolph, a Gotti rival. TMZ is reporting local law enforcement swarmed the upscale eatery just hours after Dolph was shot and killed outside of Makita's Cookies, a shop located about 10 miles away. It was unclear if there was a threat against Prive or if its closure was a precautionary measure. A Fox 13 reporter confirmed the closure, writing on Twitter, breaking news, Memphis Police Department shut down Prive and business nearby as a precaution. Since Yo Gotti has connections with the business and past interactions with the now dead rapper Young Dolph, praying for peace. The restaurant serves traditional American and soul food in a fine dining space with a full bar, according to the website. Gotti and Dolph have been long-time rivals, according to Double XL. The feud between the two Memphis rappers began in 2014 when Dolph declined to sign to Gotti's record label. An associate of Gotti was arrested back in 2017 in connection with the shooting of Dolph earlier that month. I think that was in September, in which the rapper was struck several times and was hospitalized critical condition, ultimately recovering from his injuries, which we've already covered. Smiley wrote, I'm grieving like every other Memphis right now. He wrote that in a statement. He said, yet another tragedy, yet another murder due to senseless gun violence. Today we lost a very talented Memphian and a star known all across the country. Smiley said he's growing tired of issuing statements that speak to or highlight crime in our communities. The councilman added that change is necessary. Until that change comes, I ask that you exercise care and caution in the days to come. Make smart decisions and be safe. So, again, you guys, this is all just a bunch of senseless killing and beef over a little bit of nothing. Seems like words or people want to be controlling. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. But we will be talking more about Young Dolph's feud with Yo Gotti. He's also had feuds with Soulja Boy and more on Black Youngster. Like and subscribe if you want more. If you want to dig into this case some more, let's get me to at least 50 subscribers. That way I can go live. Y'all can call in, talk to me, and tell me what you think about all of this that is going on. See ya.